Welcome to the University of Maine's tutor program. Follow along with a University of Maine student as they go through the process of signing up for a tutor and then join a tutor group.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, you?
Pretty good.
I'm here to get a bio tutor.
The first thing students need to do is schedule a half-hour appointment to make a request for a tutor. This can be done by calling our office or stopping by in person. When students arrive for their appointment at the tutor program office, they must fill out a weekly schedule that includes their class and lab times, work hours, meetings or practices, and any other weekly commitments.
Hi, Alicia.
Yeah.
My name's Jess. I'm going to do your appointment today. I can take your schedule. We're going to go in this next room. Alright, this is an intake form. I need to get your name and some other information, so make sure you fill out the whole section and don't forget to sign down at the bottom.
Alright.
While you do that, I'm going to double check your schedule against Main Street and make sure everything's right in there.
An intake staff person conducts a one-on-one appointment and has the student fill out the demographic information on the intake form. While the student is completing this portion of the form, the staff person will verify the accuracy of the student's schedule using Main Street. The next step is for the intake staff person to ask the study skills and class-related questions on the reverse side of the intake form.
Alright, now I need to ask you some questions, and we're just talking about Bio 100 here, and this first section really is a check-off list of study skills and habits that you already have, so you can just say yes or no. Is this course more difficult than you anticipated it being?
Yes.
Alright, are you having any trouble following the lectures?
Yeah.
Okay, and are you on academic probation this semester?
I'm not.
Okay, so just need you to sign that right there.
Once this is completed, the staff person will match the student's schedule to a tutor group.
So that, and I've already got your information in our computer system, so I'm going to look to see if you match up with any of our Bio 100 tutors. That's why we have your schedule, just to make sure that you'll fit in with some of them. And we do have, let's see, just got to double check her group time. It looks like you're going to fit in, but I just want to make sure. Let's see, Tuesday, Thursday from 12 to 1 works. So you'll have your classes and then you'll go right over to Bio 100 tutoring on both Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay.
Alright, and assign. And what's going to happen now is I'm going to send you an email that has your tutor's name and the information as far as the days and times, even though I've already told you. It doesn't have the room information because what happens before you join the tutor group is you're going to have to meet with your tutor one-on-one. We call it a first meeting. You'll come right back to Dunn Hall and have that. And it's really a time that, since I haven't taken Bio 100, the tutor has. So it's really that first step that you guys will be able to talk about the material, your study skills, problems that you're having. Then you also sign something called the 2T contract at that first meeting, and the contract really goes over your responsibilities for being a group member, because tutoring sessions are not meant to be a replacement for the class. You still have to go to your lectures, and also it's something that you can't just plan on doing homework in your sessions. Your tutor is going to create activities and help you with your study skills to really make you a stronger student overall. So first meeting will happen here, and then you'll be able to start attending sessions right after that.
In concluding this appointment, the intake staff person will clarify the next steps now that the student has been assigned to a group. Additionally, if a student cannot be assigned, they'll be put on a wait list. Group times are subject to change in order to accommodate student schedules and the demand for tutoring.
All right, thanks for coming in. Have a good afternoon.
Good job.
After the student leaves, the intake staff person is responsible for emailing the assignment letter to the student and also preparing the assignment package for the tutor. The student must have an individual meeting with their tutor to discuss their strengths and weaknesses with the course material and develop a study skills plan for the semester.
So you said nothing has changed, you didn't drop a class or get a job or
Nope.
anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. Have you tried to use any other resources for the course before coming to the tutor program?
I met with my professor once, and I kind of study with some friends once in a while.
So you can see that we're going to help work with the textbook, work with outlining and integrating lecture materials into the textbook, how you can see the relationship between what he's lecturing and what's in the book and how you can best use the book to your advantage. So does all that look pretty good to you?
Yeah.
Good, good. All right. So now what we have is a contract. It's basically stating your obligations and my obligations to each other and responsibilities, talks about absence policies and things like that.
Okay.
Additionally, the duo completes the 2T contract, which outlines the responsibilities of the 2T as a member of the group.
How was your homecoming weekend? It was good. How was yours? Did you go to the craft fair?
Hi, Alicia. How
I
are
did.
you?
Hi, Bob. How are you?
Good. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started today. Alicia, this is our tutoring group.
Hi.
This is Alicia. So how was last class lecture? I see you guys got your notes out. Good.
Good.
Wasn't
Yeah.
too fast or anything like that. You guys are doing well with the note-taking strategies we worked on?
Yeah.
Good, good. All right, well, what we're going to do today, we have a matching activity. So what I'd like you guys to do, I have a bunch of different compounds up here, and I'd like you to try and match them with their definition, okay? Do you think you guys can do that as a group?
Yeah.
All right, good. Go for it.
As you can see, the tutor has an activity planned. Students come prepared with their course materials and any questions they have about the material since their last session. Tutoring occurs 2 times per week for 50 minutes each session and continues for the duration of the semester.
So that's about it. That's all I have for you guys today. But I'm going to give you a little bit of work to do before your next class. What I'd like you to do is preview section 1.2 before next class's lecture. And take down some of the bold words, some of the key terms, and things like that. And then fill that in as you go through the lecture when you're sitting in lecture. Okay? And bring that to next tutoring session on Thursday.
Our overall goal is to help students learn how to learn at the college level.